All right. Yes. What's going on, man? Um, Penny stock that I'm watching close. I got into it a little bit a couple weeks ago. Um, Took a little dive. I didn't close it. We had a lot of support right here. We've bounced off of it. So today, we could have done it yesterday, actually at the open, a little after the open. Put some more money on this, bringing down price point a little bit in that. Started playing it originally over in here, so not much higher, to be honest. This little detour. Um, it does make this area in here a lot more important as trading this, so don't plan to stay with it long. But things are setting up. A lot of charts right now across the market are setting up nice, man. And if we've been following these, I mean, we've been able to just drip right in as they start to make their turn. And now the indicators are backing that up, and the indicators are starting to move. And, on Cpsh here, this stock, let me pull something up on this. It's a small one, man. It's real small. All right, so currently down about 3% in the position. It's moving right now, though. CPS Technologies Corporations provides material solutions to the transportation, automotive, energy, computing, internet, telecommunications, aerospace, defense markets. Its primary material solution is metal matrix composites, which is a class of materials consisting of a combination of materials and ceramics. So they make the stuff that things are made of, right? It designs, manufactures, and sells custom MMC, which they said is matrix composites, right? Components which manage the performance and reliability of systems on end markets. Say if you wanted to make a rocket, the plastic it's made out of, or a switch. That's the kind of stuff these guys are in. CPS Technologies, penny stock, not a very big stock. We've only had 17,000 shares change hands today. So we'll see. In the world of options, Q3, there's an 11% implied move if you're into options. So a little bit of interest in it. There's some bigger money in this stock. It's small, though. It's tiny. We'll see how it plays out. That's one that I'm keeping an eye on. I got a position in it. It's not big. It's not huge. Doing all right, Justin. It's not a huge position, but it's getting up there. We're only a few hundred shares. Something else I wanted another trade that I've been in for a minute that hasn't kicked off yet. It hasn't been that long. IGMS. Starting to possibly break out here. I haven't added yet. I may into the close just a little bit. It has a few shares. The target's right here, $27. So it's been here a bunch of times. Indicators are crossing over. We already got in. We've had a nice move since. We'll see. I was hoping for a bigger move. Things are starting to look better, but not ripping by any stretch of imagination. Up a little bit in that, I believe, since establishing the position. What is it? Oh, up 7%. So you see the slightest little moves here are moving this thing. We got in like right here, and then we had that big pop, and now it's holding it. So up 7% since I put this in Discord. A lot of stuff right now is up more than that. CPSH is up 5% today. Still down 3% in that, but I think it could run from here. Another penny stock we had talked about a few weeks back, me and Michael from the Wealth Squad, was Bohr. And for whatever reason, this thing cannot get above this level here. We have had 3 runs at it now. So we're currently up 6.38% in the position. Not much, easy target for doing money flow rules. So stage 4 decline, stage 1, stage 2 breakout, And now the 2 is almost just turned into a 1, which if we could get a breakout, that would be beautiful. We run up to that $6. It hasn't happened yet. Another penny stock that's a recent ad is Uroy. That was also from a live I did with Michael from the Wealth Squad. Still up in it. I don't know, 11, 12%, but it hasn't pushed. That's for sure. So again, rejecting this overhead resistance. Was really hoping for a push to the $4. You know, it's not over till the fat lady sings, they say. So I mean, Airbnb's had a nice push. Some of these I'm just looking at since we started adding. You know, this stage 1 we've had, this is about 25% from the lowest low to where it's at now. So that's a pretty decent recovery. Is, you know, will it keep going? I don't know. The indicators are saying so. Well, it's easy to get negative for whatever reasons, but I mean, I just got to play the indicators. So we had a brand new breakout here. That tells me we run past this one and we go to the next one. So I assume we go higher from here. Still long oil trade. I mean, we're long it in our buy and holds, but we're long a trade, and we've got a brand new stage 2 breakout trying. We would ignore this high and we would be focusing on the next high. Let me chart that so you see what I'm saying. Because this is a new breakout here, this cannot be our target. It's too close. Maybe if you were micro or scalping, that would be your target. But I'm looking for 75, which means we need to get a new sustained run in oil. We'll see if that happens. If we get through here, then we assume that's where we're headed. You know, we might put a stop in here. We got to figure if this comes back down, we're probably breaking that. And then that would be the run, right? Stage 1, 2, 3. And then if we come down, 4. We don't want to ride a triple leverage fund down. So something to think about. I'm actually at 80% anyway. We took some off here. So we'll see how that plays out. Dash I added to today. Underwater pretty good in this. Let's see. Underwater pretty good in this. I actually started new positions in other accounts on this just to trade Dash. Where in those accounts I'm looking for $80 and I'm gonna get out. So I bought some in the buy and hold that I have Dash that I position trade this. I think this is the company of the future. These are the Netflix of the days, the Microsofts, the Intels. Maybe not as big as Microsoft, but you get what I'm saying. It looks easy. It's like, oh, why didn't you were using Netflix? Why didn't you just buy the stock and hold on to it? Like everyone in America could have got rich doing that, and nobody did it. Well, you have a chance now. That's called Netflix, Uber, or not Netflix, but that's called Uber, DoorDash, Airbnb. All these things you're using, just buy the shares and don't cry when they go down. Buy more and then just keep them. And that'll work over time. That worked in Microsoft and Google and Facebook and Tesla. Like it's not new. It's not a new concept and it'll work for you. That's not trading though. So we can have that going on and we can trade. So I can just talked with a young lady today, a little paralyzed by trading. And it's like, man, if you're going to trade, you got to trade. It's not about winning. It's about executing on trades. So if you're a brand new trader to the money flow, I mean, this is a stage 2 breakout. Buy 2 shares. It ain't got to be a big deal. We're not trying to eat on it. And our target is what? Right around in here somewhere? And what? We place a stop here. Now you're in an actual swing trade. You're putting in reps. Bam. Set your target. Let it go. If it pulls back, stops you out, all right, whatever. Next. And you just get into that. Next, 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 next. You ain't got to get many that hit, that run to make up for a lot of losses. That's trading, man. So get real clear on that. That'll help your trading, man. Get real clear on it. Yeah, we've been nibbling on penny stocks for a minute. Your index for penny stocks is the IWC. IWC. Now look what we see. If you go back and lay a lot of penny stocks over this index, this is the iShares Microcap Index. Microcap. Look at that volume, 8,653. Nobody trades this thing. This is a penny stock ETF. Let's lay some penny stocks See how it compares. BNGO. Now this is a biotech, but just out of curiosity. It had what? Big run up, pull back. Let's look at the IWC. Big run up, pull back. Uh-oh. You're like, So what does that tell you? If this is setting to run, penny stocks are going to run. They're in this. This is the index. This is all penny stocks, baby. So the thing about the S&P 500 is the wind. When we know the direction of the wind, it makes sailing a whole lot easier. This is the wind of penny stocks, man. So look, they're trying to push higher right now. Look at all this stuff we got. On Sunday, I was talking about Wells Wilder's one of the things he looked for in the RSI was just simple RSI crossovers. We got one of those. I said I'm not really worried about that because what I'm looking for is an anchor point that holds and then price gets above the 5-day moving average. And if I'm trading that, where's my target? Previous high. You know, could you make a case that this is one? Yeah, maybe. But this is the one I'm kind of trading to right here, right? Well, if I go look at all penny stocks, I'm seeing similar setups, right? So not all. That's where there is some value in stock selection. If you're a good stock picker and you get the wind direction right, you can do well. So someone mentioned TSP. Look at TSP, big breakout. So if I'm trading this, hopefully you got in a little earlier. Like you see how that right there is your buy point, right? You got the anchor, price is above the 5. We've got a previous high that's, it's a very doable. Look, it's been there a bunch of times if you just draw this line out. And that's just like stickiness. What I've been referring to it as stickiness. And you go, what do you mean? You get sticky there. It's whether going up or down, for some reason in that zone, it gets sticky. Wherever it gets sticky, price is drawn to it. So you're going to see price just get up in here and it'll get stuck. And that's a good place to set as a target for a trader. Nice play, man. And it's breaking out of the, look at that. Everything's working out. Nice one, man. Nice one. Ran up 200% a week ago and falls back to $3. Yeah, pretty amazing. Penny stocks can be very lucrative. Be careful. They're very alluring, and you can lose a lot of money trying to make a lot of money in penny stocks. I use penny stocks for trading fun, meaning if we make some money, great. I'm not trying to build my living off penny stocks, but I do enjoy them because they make for rapid fire trading. They're fun. I like penny stocks. I know a lot of my friends don't like them. I don't know what to say. They're fun. You just can't get stupid with them. It's kind of like altcoins, man. Get some. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But don't go crazy and put 30 grand into a coin hoping that it hits, man. It might hit, though. Fuck it. If you do it and you lose it, don't cry about it. Just go get another 30 and do it again. Like, I love this FXI. This China breaking out right now. So kind of what we expected, right? It's a little late to the party. I mean, where are we at? Where's the SPY, man? Come on, man. SPY's trying to break out today. What a beautiful run, huh? MACD still hasn't crossed. So we still got a little work here. Wouldn't surprise me to see the market stall out, pull back a little here, let these things consolidate. These moving averages need to catch up. Look, we saw it over here. What I'm talking about, this developing the maturity of a breakout. See the breakout? And then what? Pulls back a little, and then it runs for it again. I mean, that's so common on a chart where it starts to break, pulls back a little, and then breaks. So would that surprise you that it pulls back a little here and then runs again? I mean, we would have a 430 target. I like it, man. I definitely would not be trying to trade to the short side. Good job on that one, Doug. Again, put this on your watch list. I feel like we can make some money with this soon. I mean, I'm trying to think of the best way to play this. It may be with options. This iShares Macro Cap ETF, IWC. Not a lot of people are trading it, but man, it's got some ferocious moves. I haven't looked into how much the premium, what the options are running, but it's pretty, it's flowing. I mean, it's filled with penny stocks, so it kind of gives you a win to the penny stocks. Like, what's going on? Very interesting. I'm a little intrigued by this, and when you go in and read some of the companies in it, it's like, what the hell is that? Let's see. Let me pull it up again. It actually pays a little dividend. It's not something I would play as it, and Morningstar hates it. Imagine that. Let's see. Of course they hate it. Portfolio. Hold on a second. Okay. Watch this. I'll pull it over here. This is the top 10 holdings of this ETF. CCXI, PI, RXDX, these are all biotechs. International Seaways, all right. Uranium, okay. Remember, I've been trying to do the uranium trade with you, Roy. Ver Therapeutics, okay. Transmedics Group, and then look, the 3-month change up 105%, 76%, 122%, 207%. So these stocks have been on the move, man. What is this? Oh, VERV. So let's see that. VERV. My God. So the last 3 months, look what this has done. Now, sometimes I have people like, well, money flow doesn't work. And it's like, no, man. Like, if you pick the wrong stock, yeah, it doesn't work. It doesn't pick the stock for you. It's just telling you what the stock is doing. So that is a breakout. And in the money flow, what do you do on a breakout? Well, you set targets by looking for previous highs to set a target, and then you take some off on the RSI. And we know when the RSI goes stupid, it tends to pull back to the 20, which is exactly what it did. Then it starts to kind of go sideways. Then what? We get a new breakout and it runs up. What happens? Hits the RSI, which happens and pulls back. Like, you can see it doing these things. We fully anticipate that. Now, if we step back and we look on this, it's like, okay, this is stage 1, 2, almost went down and then back up. So now, big picture, this is probably a stage 3 being built out. Or it turns into a 1 and heads up, right? But that stock selection, like having known that V Therapeutics was going to go on a big run. Well, I didn't know that. But if this was a stock you're watching, you might have known that. Or if you're into biotechs or oil or, fintech or whatever, like, things get hot. And so what the money flow is really about isn't about picking your stocks for you. So I can be using the money flow and I'm picking stocks that I like based on what I read, based on being a 52-year-old white male in my world. You may be in contact with, stocks that I don't even know about. I don't even think about. I don't read about them. They don't talk about them in Barron. So that's, the money flow is just like how to execute on your ideas, really, man. Where those ideas come from is best if they come from you. I mean, nothing wrong. I use plenty of other people's ideas. Nothing wrong with that. It just needs to line up with your value system, So all ideas come from someone else at the end of the day. Human beings aren't making, Steve Jobs didn't come up with anything new. He's just using what's already out there, right? Man, market's looking good, man. So that's all I had. Keep an eye on this CPSH. It's moving bigger now. Let's see if we can't get it above the 20 while we're on this live. Let me tweet it out, man. We're at 347. Let's live together commit stock fraud together. You guys are in on this. Everybody that's here is equally in trouble. Okay? This was your idea, not mine. Let's see. Why do they always want me to... Man, I can't even just log into Twitter. I got to go through some bullshit. I had to go through some bullshit. They want me to change my... So the Static Wolf is responsible for this tweet here. Let's see. Keep watching it. We're going to push it up right now. Put it on Instagram as a group. Everybody should spread this. Let's see. The feds are coming for us now. Yeah, there we went. We tweeted it. I think I already put it on Instagram though. Yeah, I do like the company though. I do think it's a real business. So I like trading real businesses. We'll see if we can't get it going. Not a lot of people follow it. That's always a that's always a problem when you have small small crowd following it. We'll see if it gets going by the end of the day. All right, I did my part for the team. Going through the penny stocks, and I would see there's so many great setups. I know I don't know how I didn't know about that. I mean, I don't know. I just never paid attention. And I don't even know how to use this, to be honest. Like, I just feel like there's something to that ETF being a micro. Maybe it's just trading it, but it's also, it's when it's setting up, I got to assume a lot of the stocks in the ETF are setting up. And, that may be a great, like, the stocks met some criteria to even get into the IWC, micro cap. So they meet some sort of regulatory criteria, because it is an ETF, a little something, more than nothing, right? And that could mean maybe the stock selections are better inside of there. I don't know. I'm still playing with it. I haven't looked into the pricing of options on that ETF. There may not even be a play there. It may just be something to keep an eye on. That's all I got. FCX breaking out. Same thing, a lot of these oil stocks, there's this little overhead. There's this little overhang right here. Exxon's got the same problem. See this little overhang right here? So all these oil stocks got the little overhang. We got it with Bohr. It's kind of making me nervous. Look, got the little overhang. Now, the more times that respects that, the more that's likely to be the ceiling. Like, we don't want to keep seeing that. We need it to fucking break through, man. So that's not making me feel good about oil. See, yeah, look, same thing with Conoco. Banged up to it, now it's stopping. Still bullish, still in the right direction, but man, it just can't seem to push through there. We'll see. All right, man, you guys are doing good. The only thing I added to today was Dash. Dash's stage 2 breakout. I've got a swing trade going in that where target's 82. Plus I added in my position trade as well. But I am on margin on this for a swing trade. I'm going to either go up or get out, one or the other. But I also added in my position trade just to bring down my price points. Did the same over here. Did the same over here. Over time, like a saucer. this will eventually turn, starts to head up, and things will be good. USA, I like this, man. I wish I'd have went heavier down here. This is a leveraged market play. It leverages this stuff and it pays a 10% dividend and has almost the same chart as the S&P. So that's exciting. Where's Hanesbrands? Hanesbrands is trying to break out. I don't like this breakout at all. But it is what it is. That don't make me feel good. 3M, same way. We'll see. I like 3M though. WBD. Just can't get going, man. God damn, what is going up? Everything looks like it's selling off. So this rally's fading here. I don't know. We'll see into the close, man. Look at it. It's right at the 20. Now, if you're of a mind to get short, this is where you're looking at it, man. This is where, like, if this fades and starts to go down, then we know, you know. So, anyway, not to confuse anybody. All right, man. Appreciate all you guys. Be good.